My name is Mary Brune, and I'm co-founder of a group called MOM, stands for Making Our Milk Safe. And I'm really honored to be here today in support of this bill, AB 706, which will protect the health of children by banning toxic flame retardants for use in furniture and bedding. And we are so grateful to Assemblymember Mark Leno for his leadership in authoring this bill. And MOMS is pleased to be a co-sponsor because though protecting our children's health is really what we moms do best, we can all take whatever help we can get. And as many of the mothers here may be shocked to learn, as I was, that a chemical that was banned for use in children's sleepwear 30 years ago because it was a mutagen and a probable human carcinogen is the second most used fire retardant in furniture sold in California today. Now I just want you to think about that for a minute. A chemical banned 3 decades ago because it changed DNA and because it had the potential to cause cancer is still in use. It seems unbelievable, I know, but it's true, unfortunately. How could a chemical be deemed too dangerous to be used in their PJs, but still be permitted in their sofas and their chairs, you might ask? And that is a good question. But perhaps a better question might be, how can we prevent this sort of thing from happening again? And the answer to that is by passing AB 706, which will stop the cycle of replacing one toxic chemical with another by using smart regulation and innovation to achieve the same level of fire resistance and safety that we have today. In caring for our kids, moms do whatever we can to keep them safe. We use smoke detectors in our homes, we strap them into car seats, we put latches on cabinets. We encourage them to exercise, feed them healthy food, and basically do whatever is necessary to ensure they have the best chance possible of living a long and healthy life. Despite these and other measures to protect their health, there are some things that mothers simply can't control. We certainly cannot control our children's exposure to toxic flame retardant chemicals. They're in our furniture, they're in our air, they're in our bodies, they're in our breast milk. We can and we must find ways to prevent fires in our homes without putting toxic chemicals into our kids. Kids should be full of joy, creativity, mischief even. If you have a toddler, then you totally understand that concept. They should not be full of chemicals that are linked to cancer, birth defects, developmental, behavioral, and reproductive harm. Mother's milk, which really ought to be the purest food on the planet, is unfortunately contaminated with toxic flame retardant chemicals. And nursing babies take into their bodies a higher portion of these toxins than other living creatures because they have accumulated at increasing concentrations up the food chain. Now, as a nursing mother myself, I really find the presence of these toxic chemicals in breast milk to be a violation, a trespass on the sacred space between me and my daughter. But despite the intrusion of these chemicals, breast milk continues to be the best source of nutrition for our babies. It is a natural resource, just like our air and just like our water, that needs the same protection. In her book, Having Faith, An Ecologist's Journey to Motherhood, author Sandra Steingraber wrote, "Finding a non-toxic alternative to every substance contaminating mother's milk should be a national priority. Let's start with California. Let's start by passing AB 706 and getting toxic flame retardants out of our homes, out of our bodies, and out of mother's milk." Thank you. Now I want to